Oh, yes, we do. Our guest host, Kelly Jaco, owns Soul Yoga Sanctuary in Sarasota, and today she brought us some mats, and she's going to help us find inner peace. Thank you, Kelly. That's a good thing to do. What are the major benefits from yoga?
There's so many benefits, not only physical, but also mentally, spiritually, emotionally. So I think initially a lot of people now are attracted to yoga because they may have an injury, either back problems or hip problems, or they're not very flexible. And then as people progress in their practice, you find over years of doing yoga that it's so much more than that. I started doing yoga as an athlete to just keep myself from getting injured, and then it became more than that. It became less about the actual physical practice of yoga and more about the emotional effect that it yes.
Wow. But is it good for fitness?
It is good for fitness. There's different kinds of yoga. There's restorative yoga that's very relaxing. You're going to burn less calories and sweat less. There's a power yoga, which is what we teach at Soul, and it's a little bit more intense, a little bit more calories are going to be burned. You work up a sweat. So yes, there is
I'm confused about. You're just stretching though. How does stretching?
Show us how to stretch while you tell us that answer.
Okay, so yesterday was International Yoga Day, and a lot of yoga people on the summer solstice do 108 sun salutations. And a sun salutation is something that you can do at home. I always start my classes with sun salutations. It really warms you up. So I'm going to first go over the sun salutation, and then we're going to do one together. And also, I'm going to show you how you can do it if you have some injuries and you can't get all the way down to the floor. So what's really important about your sun salutation is your breath. When you open up the body, you're going to take a nice deep inhale, and then when you close the body, you're going to take a nice deep exhale. All right, we're going to take a step back into a plank position. We exhale as we lower down to our belly, and then we inhale into a cobra or an upward dog. Exhale, and then we inhale up into our plank and back into our downward facing dog, which feels really good on the back and on the hamstrings. We're going to take ourselves back forward and all the way back up.
I got the last two steps.
I got the first one.
It's really simple, and once you do like one or two of them, then you'll be able to do it on your own. So you guys are going to come to the front of your mat, and you're also going to come to the front of your mat. We're going to inhale, take those arms up overhead, nice deep inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, take the hands all the way down to the floor. Good. Step back into a push-up position. Linda, you're gonna take your hands here. Good. And then lower down to the belly. Bo Beth, we have an elbow injury here, so you're not gonna lower, you're just gonna lift into downward facing dog. So Bo Beth, press up into your plank, and then lift your hips, downward facing dog. Good. So and you are going to straighten out your elbows and really lengthen the spine. So you're getting the same benefit in the spine that these ladies are getting. What you want is to relax your head down. You don't want to feel any pressure on the heels of your hands. You're just getting nice length here. Depending on your hamstring flexibility, you can bend your knees a little bit. So we're going to take that right leg and your left leg and step it all the way through. Step forward, reach all the way up, and you're going to reach up also. Inhale, and then hands to the heart center, and that's one.
Okay, let's see where you can get.
So we're going to do it again. Yeah. So we're going to do it again. Let's do it again.
100
Inhale.
of those.
Yeah, 108. We have 107 to go. Exhale all the way down. Step back into your plank position. Lower down to your belly. Inhale, lift through the chest. And exhale, press up plank. Inhale. Good. And then we all lengthen through that spine and downward facing dog. So whatever leg you step forward with before, usually it's your right foot, you're going to step the opposite. Left leg forward, and then the right. Rise all the way up. Very nice. And hands back to the heart center. So that's two. We have 106 more.
Oh, 106 more.
So, and the symbolism behind the number 108, because it's a pretty random number to most people. It's symbolic in yoga, also in Hinduism. There's 108 beads on that mala. If you see a mala. And when you practice yoga, a lot of times you have a mantra that you say, and if you say it 108 times, it helps you count, kind of like a rosary. There's also natural significance with 108. There's 108 spiritual points on the body, sacred points on the body that we work when we are doing yoga. There's 108 million miles from the sun and moon to the earth. Something.
There's a lot of numbers.
So there's a lot of
there.
Yeah, there's a lot of significant symbolic value to the number 108. That's why we
Very
picked that number.
interesting.
Yes.
Well, we did down.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, you
Okay,
ready?
it's going to take us a while.
Okay,
Meanwhile,
ready? Take it up.
for more
Inhale.
information on Kelly's
Fold
yoga
down.
classes, you can go to
Exhale.
SarasotaPowerYoga.com. I want to know more about this because it's really working on her, I can tell that. And we'll be right back and tell you how you can clean out your
And downward
closet
facing
for a
dog.
worthy cause.
And walk.